seems evil does run in the family. Your lineage is that of a craftsman, a maker of toys. You should have stayed in the family business. I sacrificed my mortal self to that box.
Oh my god, are you getting all this?
Yeah.
It's mine. It belongs to me.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Painfully wrong. We belong to it.
You can't hurt me.
You're not the first to say that. And you won't be the last.
Welcome. This is the beginning of our journey together. Do you become one of us of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you afraid?
Yes.
Good. Then you are ready, Marla. Fear is the place we go to learn. Please begin.
My skin isn't real.
Following that discovery in 1924, the Paleo-Hebrew version became the archetypal standard, replacing the Aramaic translation. The next lecture will be an open review on the material to be covered for the final exam next week. Reminder, don't forget to tell the students about this week's office hour schedule. Bobby.
Philip, please let us in. We need help.
Bobby, what the hell is going on? What are you doing here? Where's John? Bobby, where's my brother?
He's dead.
What?
He's dead. They killed him. They almost killed us too.
John's dead? How?
You applied your dog, you bastard! It's difficult to explain. These people, those creatures, they were doing something with John's work. There were lights. Something happened. And the next thing I know, I tore John's head from his body.
Oh my god. What about you? What about Jack?
I sent them back to wherever they came from, before they could kill us. Or worse.
Sent them back. How?
With this. I don't really know how it works or why, but somehow it did.
I've seen this before.
Philip. Philip.
The youngest son of Lamashan. Tender flesh for the king's assimilation. You cannot hide Jack's lineage. The bloodline of the Tourmaker continues, and someday I shall taste it again.
Bobby.
That woman.
Bobby. You come in here and you tell me some fantastic story about my brother being killed, I'm finding this a bit difficult to believe.
Fine. You believe this. It's security footage from the office building. The only copy. See it for your damn self.
Oh my god. Bobby, you know who those people were?
No. But I think John did. I think he'd seen them before in his... Philip, did John ever tell you about his dreams?
We have such sights to show you.
He never had to.
My God, you've dreamt them too. Philip, you've got to take down those bastards that killed John before they come after Jack. With your knowledge and resources, you should be able to make more headway than I ever could.
What about you?
I'll get Jack and me as far away from this damn box as I can.
Our time will come, filmmaker. Someday. And when the winter of your life, the signs of mind is around you, you will have such sights to show them.
Angeline?
Philip, please tell me you'll take down those bastards that killed him. For John. For Jack. For me.
I'll see what I can do.
My eyes aren't real.
Two years of research, 2 years of countless attempts. In the end, 2 years of futility. Libraries, journals, family records, superficial knowledge, all of it. The box, created by my ancestor, is said to be the key to pleasures that defy description, sensations that transcend experience. Rumors also have it as a source of immortality for a select few. Is that what my brother was after? Is that what John was doing with the box? After the trauma she's experienced, my brother's widow is unwilling to go near the box again. My only recourse is to find a new angle. Of Hell by Isadora Klowski. Good day. I'm looking for a reference called Of Hell by a man named Isidore Kowski. I believe it will pertain to...
It's a Lament configuration puzzle. I'm afraid we don't carry that volume, Professor.
I'm sorry. Have we met before?
We've never needed to.
You've seen this before.
Many, many times.
What can you tell me about it?
Little aside from what you already know. The box holds the promise of flesh and desire, and unlocks pleasures that dwarf the greatest gifts that the gods that you teach of could ever have offered. Pleasures that cannot adequately be described, only experienced.
Yes, but what else?
Pleasure doesn't interest you.
Pleasure interests me as much as the next man. My interests lie in its other rumored abilities.
And that's why the puzzle isn't yours to solve, and the pleasures aren't yours to experience. You lack the focus and the desire to answer Leviathan's call. You won't solve the puzzle, but you'll find someone who will. After all, even the toy maker's bloodline has its limits.
Toy maker? Who are you? How do you know about my family?
Who I am is no concern of yours.
Please, you must help me. I need to learn about the creatures that this box can summon. They killed my brother. I have to see. I have to know.
Your bloodline exudes two qualities: desire and temptation. Desire was your brother's forte. Temptation, deceit, power, those are your callings. You will use them to find someone who will solve the puzzle for you. Forget Klowski. This is what you've been looking for. Answers that you were meant to learn lie within it. Take it, it's yours.
My bones and my veins aren't real.
Professor?
Natasha. Thank you for seeing me tonight. Natasha, I'd like to bring you into my confidence on a project that I've been working on. 2 years ago, I came upon an artifact, a family heirloom long thought lost, whose origins are still somewhat mysterious.
What kind of artifact?
The artifact itself is a private matter. The relevant issue here is this. My investigation into the history of the family heirloom, I came upon this volume, whose authenticity I had verified through carbon dating. I spent several months trying to translate it, but your skills in extinct languages far surpassed mine. Natasha, this is a remarkable theological find. I've been hesitant to share such a personal project with anybody else, but I'm asking you now to join me. I trust your abilities and I trust your discretion. Would you be interested?
Of course, Professor. It would be my pleasure.
Thank you, Natasha. Remember, discreetly and as quickly as possible. This will be quite a boon to your thesis work. Are we ready to order? It's been 3 months since Natasha disappeared from her sister's apartment. Now I continue where she left off. Her translation of this grimoire of the Gash was almost complete. Incredible. And there were angels who could not accept the lifting of man above them. And there arose a second war in heaven. And thus man was imparted with a soul, elevating him above all others. And as the mouth of man spoke the word, so did it serve as a pathway to the soul. And so did angels come to claim these souls in the names of their armies. And there was a labyrinth, created not by the hand of God, but by Leviathan. His children embraced order, flesh, pleasure, and pain indivisible in his service. And his Cenobites were bound by configurations of order. He who summons the magic commands the magic, unless he stands in hell's way. And an emissary will heed the call of Leviathan, but be in service to another. The emissary shall summon the gateway. And a prophet born of chaos and disorder shall be touched by Leviathan. The power to trap a soul in its host, to reanimate from death itself, even the power to induce visions, to create a whole reality in a person's mind. This text holds the key to more than just how to find these Cenobites that killed my brother, but possibly the power to control them as well. He who summons the magic commands the magic. Perhaps I am this prophet. I will find this emissary. This is my calling. This is my destiny.
My heart and my nerves aren't real.
Oh my god.
Despina!
What are we gonna do?
Despina!
Oh my god.
Despina!
What are we gonna do?
Oh my god, come back to
Can't
us,
believe
Despina!
this. Fuck.
Despina!
Quiet! I need concentration!
Professor, you said you could bring her back.
I will if you two get a hold of yourselves and let me concentrate.
Fuck concentration. This is not working. First Alan and Rich, now Despina. You haven't brought even one of them back. What are we gonna do?
We will begin with you being silent and letting me focus.
We don't have time. The cops almost got us last time. You were right. We should start over in Europe, but we should leave now, not next week.
You're thinking about the Pandora estate at a time like this? We're not relocating to Bucharest without Despina.
Fine. Then you stay here and get arrested. But I'm leaving for Bucharest right fucking now. I'm not going to stay.
Winter of our discontent indeed.
What did you do to him?
He is experiencing a very different reality from now. He'll be fine when he comes to. What have I taught you about fear?
Here is the place we go to learn.
Professor?
No. Not Professor. Not after tonight. Once Darren has followed in your footsteps, the people we once were will be gone. It's time to begin our new lives. Embrace our new identities. After tonight, call me Winter.
My flesh and meat aren't real. I am not real.
You're not the first to say that. And you won't be the last. When you attempted to live beyond death, you entered into my domain. You should be very careful what you wish for. It just might come true.
You stood in hell's way, Philip.
Welcome. This is the beginning of our journey together.
Ой, то не вечер, не малым мало спалось, мне малым мало спалось, ой, да во сне привиделось. Мне во сне привиделось, будто конь мой вороной разыгрался, расплясался, разрезвился подо мной, разыгрался, расплясался, разрезвился подо мной. Ой, налетели ветры злые, да с восточной стороны, и сорвали черную шапку с моей буйной головы, и сорвали черную шапку.
Come back to us, Winter.
And there was a labyrinth, created not by the hand of God, but by Leviathan, the sword of the shall be bound by me.